Hey everyone, welcome to the video, and in this video we are going to create a card component using React and Tailwind CSS. I hope you remember last time we have created search autocomplete in this project, and now we are going to create a separate components. So now inside the source, create a folder with the name components. Inside this components folder, add a file with name card.jsx, or you can use just file name with card.js. Now generate the basic code. React functional arrow component, export, and then press tab. So it will generate a basic card code. Now I can write some text here so that we can know that this card is working fine. In the UI, this is a test card. Let me start the application. P and PM run dev. Press on this link and now it will open the app in the browser. Now you can see this app is running on the port 5173 on localhost. Press window plus right button and take it to the in the right side and the PS code in the left side. Now whatever change we are making in this is going to display in the on the browser. So I am going to import this card component inside the app component. Now you can see the text that we have written inside the card component is displaying on the browser. Here we are going to write the logic for the card component, and we are going to make all the UI or styling with the Tailwind CSS. So let me add the class here. For the card, I am going to add the border, border, padding 4, that means 16 pixel. For this from all side, and shadow LG. Now you can see the shadow here. Let me add a width here. Width just for this demo. You can remove the width. You can keep it like a full width. But I am adding just for the small screen so that you can easily see this. Width 60. I think it's very small. 80. I think that is fine. Now let me make it in the center. Margin X auto. That means left and right. It will take automatically. And from the top, let me add some margin from the top so that you can see the card clearly. Okay, now you can see this is the card. Let me add one more thing here, the rounded corners. So this is the card. Now we have to put some more elements here. Let me add heading. This is the heading for the card. Let me add a description. Inside this div, I'm going to add some description with dummy content. Now you can see the description. Let me add some class, text color, text gray 500, text small for the font size. For the heading, I'm adding few classes like font, bold, margin bottom 3, margin bottom 3, that means 12 pixel. Also below the text I will add 3 pixel margin, and also we will add here an anchor tag. We will make it like a button, and the center position text center. For the button we can add the styles here, PG, blue, and 800, text white, padding X for padding by to display inline block. So now we can see this. Let's reduce this padding. Yeah, now it is fine. I can also add border radius in this, rounded full to make it rounded, and text as well. Now you can see this looks better. Also, this is clickable here. We have the heading, we have the description. We can also add an image in this. Let me add an image here. img src. Here we will add the path of the image, alt card image. Now you can see the alt text is visible here. Let me add some image here. Dummy image URL. From here I am generating an image. Okay, this one. Let me copy it and add this inside the src. Okay, now you can see the image is like this. I will adjust the width and height. Okay, now it's much better. Let me add some classes here to add some margin from the bottom, margin bottom 3, and also I will add the corners rounded MD. Okay, so here it looks like this with the image, heading and description and a button. So this is a basic component that we just built using the React.js and Tailwind CSS. Now we have to make it dynamic with the props, like whatever the props we will pass to this component will display inside the component area. Okay, so let me create some props here. One for the heading, second one is the image src source for the image, third one is for the description. I am going to add the children here because if I have to add any extra element then the children will work fine. For the button I will use button label and button link. Let me replace it, adding image source. The dummy content I will replace with children. So whatever we will add inside this component, it will display in the description area here. Button label and button link. Now we can also add additional checks here. Like you can see, if the image is not visible, it is showing the alt tag, alt text here. So what we will do, we will just check if there is the source available, then show this image. Otherwise, it will not show this image. Same case with the button. If we have the button link and the button label, then we will show the button element. Okay, now this is completely empty. We can also add the same condition with the heading. If sometimes you don't want to show the heading, then the condition will work fine. Now we have the empty card. We are going to pass all the things from the app component here. For the heading, this is the card heading. For the description, we have to make it a paired component. Now inside this we will add some content. Now you can see the description. Let me add something for the button label, view more, and inside the link I'm adding my website URL, https www.react2next.com. Now when you will click on this view more button, it will take you to this URL. Also we have to add the image URL here. Let me copy something from my website. Right click on the image, copy the source, and then we will put this inside the image source src. Now you can see we have the image src here. The image is showing here. Something I think we did wrong. Okay, this is fine. This is also fine. Okay, this is the URL. I think this is not the image source. Let me click on it, right click, copy the image address. This is something what we have to copy. Now we are replacing this with the image src. Okay, go back to the app, and now you can see we have the thumbnail, this image, we have the heading, we have the description, and we also have the button. So this is how a simple card that we can create and React and Tailwind CSS. So now you can see this is a reusable card. You can use it as many times you want in your application. So if I copy it 2 times, you can see there are 2 cards, one after the another. Now you can, if you want, you can manage this in a row. Div, add some class here. Let me add a flex, so it will make it side by side. See the full, yeah. Now flex direction, justify flex start, justify start, and align items start, and gap 8%. So what we have, actually we added the card width before. Let me remove it now. So I'm removing now, and you can see we have the gap here. Let me increase the gap from the app. Okay, now you can see we have 2 components side by side. For this we can also add padding from the left and right, and this is now much better. Okay, so we can do one more thing. Instead of 2, we will just add 4. So this will look something like this. So this is how we can add card in React, and we have also learned how we can create a reusable component. Even we have created this with the help of Tailwind CSS. I hope you like this video. If you want more video like this, then please don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.